But everybody was very impressed with their professionalism. His son was in a suit, ready to go, looking really nice, and they were confident. And that's really what made people, impressed by them was, wow, look at them.
Hello everybody, my name is Juan Sandoval. I'm with Berkshire Hathaway. I wanted to talk a little bit about Antolin, and I've known Antolin for about 12 years now, 12 and a half years. I actually met him at Home Depot. I was looking to remodel a house I had purchased in Hayward, and I ended up hiring him, and he did a great job fixing up the house for me. A couple of years later, I reached out to him to do another project in Sunnyvale for another house I had purchased. And he did a complete remodel of the kitchen and the bathroom. Again, he did a great job. At the time, Antolin was just a handyman, and it's been great working with him. He had a small crew at the time, and I just liked the attitude and the approach he took when he came to challenges. As we went through the remodel of these houses. And over the years, I have seen Antolin and his team grow. Obviously, he's very focused and he has vision. I have seen him grow over the years to where he now has this new company and this new crew. So it's been amazing knowing him as a friend, also as a contractor. I know he works by referral a lot, so I do highly recommend and refer him to friends or family. In fact, I did refer him to my mother-in-law, and he also remodeled her kitchen in San Jose about 5 years ago, and very, very happy, very satisfied with the type of work that he does. I see Imagine Unique Construction becoming a pretty good-sized business in the future, because I see the potential that Antolin has and all of the effort and that he brings into the into any project that he works with. So again, I highly recommend Antolin. He's a great team player, great person to work with, very approachable, very friendly, and I wish him the best for many years to come.
My name is Angelica Gallegos. I purchased my home in 2008, and as soon as I moved in, I wanted to change everything. But it took me about 10 years to acquire some equity and to save up money to remodel my home. And the main thing was the kitchen. It was a very enclosed room. I knew I needed to remove the wall that separated the kitchen and the living room. So I went to Home Depot to see if they can help me out. And at first they had agreed to it. And then after going over the contract, because it was a 4-month waiting period, they had changed their policy and they said they no longer did structural remodeling. It was basically all just installations. So I was working with an architect who had quite a few contractors he worked with, and Antolin was number 4 on the list. And the first 2 contractors never got back to me. The third contractor, he was more expensive and he didn't have a license. And Antolin, he came right away. He came the next day. He looked at everything, gave me a quote, and I was able to compare. And not for nothing, he's a very friendly person, so I felt very comfortable with him being in my home, and that's why I hired him to do the job. So the first day that Antolin's team came over, I was amazed at how quickly they moved. I wasn't done taking everything out of the kitchen, and in 2 hours, the wall was just framed. And I was amazed that they were able to remove the old tile in the kitchen, and remove all the sheetrock and just leave the bones up. I'm like, wow, you guys are super fast. And I just really liked their efficiency. I felt nobody was wasting my time or my money. Well, what I would say is it feels like family. Be ready for early wake-up calls because they're coming, and they are not going to leave your house messy or dirty at the end of the day, which I appreciated because I was living in my home while they were remodeling it. So whatever dust or dirt or debris was left behind, I didn't have to deal with much of it other than, of course, it's under construction. But I felt that Antolin and his crew took care of my well-being while they were remodeling.
Well, when I first met Antolin, I felt an instant connection with him. I think we both kind of started this journey together at the same time. I was new to my startup, I'll say, the Workonomy Hub, and he was new to start his business. So we kind of leaned on each other to help each other kind of grow. I'm very impressed with his family, his son, his wife, of course him, the professionalism, just what amazing, genuine people they are. And I want to support them to the fullest as much as I can. Just watching them go from the beginning to blowing up now and adventuring out to doing different things, I think is amazing. And that's why I want to continue to support them.